What is up, everyone? Welcome back. Another episode of the Hockey Lab podcast. As always, I'm your host, Coach A, here with
Coach Gards.
What's up, Guards?
I'm excited.
Special guest today.
Special guest.
Coming off of the break, the Olympic break, the All-Star break. I don't know what it's considered this year. I guess the Olympic break this year. Denver Barkey. Denver, thanks for being here, bud.
Pleasure to be here.
Pleasure. Second time on the
Always,
pod, actually.
yeah, second time now.
He's our first, one of our first guys,
Repeat
remember?
guest.
We do it Zoom? Or no, we didn't?
No, I think I did a Zoom when I was maybe second year in London.
Yeah.
It was like 2 years ago now.
Yeah.
I
Well,
feel like.
that's why this is so much fun.
I was thinking about it last night. I was thinking about our first little pod we did.
That's awesome.
So,
and you're having a year. So
Yes.
congrats, man.
Appreciate that.
You have certainly earned it. There's no doubt.
Yeah, it's
So,
been awesome.
yeah.
It's been pretty cool so far.
Yeah. So talk a bit about it. Like just
Yeah.
Okay. So first pro year, and then like getting the call up, and then getting a chance to play and playing 25 games. Like what was that like? And we talked briefly about your first game with Durs when he was in here a second ago.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got to touch on that too. So.
Yeah, it's been obviously a whirlwind, I think, this whole year. It's just my first year pro, right? So the jump to going from living with a billet to being on your own, that was an adjustment. Learning how to cook. You kind of you got to grow up a bit.
What's your go-to?
I was, dinners and stuff. I was getting good at cooking steaks with some potatoes, sweet potato. I was getting there, and then when I got called up, I was in a hotel for a month. I wasn't able to cook, so my cooking skills have kind of slidden a bit, but I'll get them back. But yeah, no, it's been a pretty cool year so far. I didn't know what to expect going into it. Obviously, my goal growing up was to play in the NHL, and you dream of it your whole life. And I remember getting the call. I was trying to take my pregame nap in Lehigh before our game Friday night. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't fall. I couldn't take my nap, and it was weird. And I was rolling around in bed. I'd turn over and check my phone, and I had 3 missed calls from Danny Brière. That's when it kind of set in a bit, right? Yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, what is this? Am I traded? It was only like 3 missed calls, and I had a text saying, call me back ASAP. So I was like, traded, or this is my call up, and I got called up, and remember
You didn't play that night?
No, I immediately packed my bags. Within an hour, they had a car there in Lehigh for me, and I met the team in New York that night, got dinner, went to bed, and then we played 12:30 next day. So
it was an afternoon game.
It was a quick turnaround. I was lucky. I didn't have to think about it like at all. Like it was like
It
a
was
lot.
like a
to
minor
take in.
hockey game.
Yeah,
12:30.
I legit got in the car, got to the hotel like 9 p.m., got my food, went to bed right away, woke up and played the game. It felt like a Sunday at a
awesome.
hockey
You played.
tournament.
Were you right with that line too? Like that
Yeah.
ice lodge in?
Yeah, first game. I thought I was like, maybe get like, I was ready to get like maybe eight minutes or whatnot, maybe be third or fourth line, and I was playing with 2 pretty special players, and that was exciting to walk into the room to see that too for your first game. So yeah,
Your parents made it there?
they did. Yeah, I got the call around 4 p.m. the Friday. I called them right after. Could barely get the words out to my dad. Like I was crying. Like I don't even know what happened. It was. I answered the phone and I was like, oh my God, this is the moment I get to tell them. And obviously they were so pumped.
Awesome.
And they ended up getting to New York around like 3 a.m. that night. The team flew them out.
Okay.
Maybe they probably slept a few hours, and then
If that,
yeah, they were so stoked. And I think just going to MSG too, like they've never been there. I've never been there. It's just such a historical venue. It was one to remember for sure. I got lucky.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, we were also pumped for you. I mean, I know all the boys around here and the guys back home. They're all like, did you hear? Oh yeah, we heard. And like,
Yeah.
it's kind of cool to watch stuff when you're like, yeah, okay. Even for the younger guys and the kids, it's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I know who that is. Like
It's like hometown hockey still.
Was it 3 months ago or 4 months ago in summer? We're lifting the Memorial Cup with you at the restaurant there,
yeah.
and now you're going out to MSG. So no,
It's been surreal, and I think like what you just said is seeing like all the people that have been with you and made the sacrifices too along the way. Just seeing them and how grateful they are for you, and everyone's reaching out and all that. It's kind of full circle moment too, and
awesome.
take a step back and
awesome.
look back at the sacrifices you made with some of those people and enjoy them almost. It's been cool to look back on now. I mean, being on break and being able to like think
Freeze.
about it
First time,
and just relax. Yeah, like to take a step back and enjoy those moments, those sacrifices, and then look forward to more down the road.
So how many
cool.
how many games did you play in the A then this year?
I think 25.
So you played like
25 or
half your
26
games there.
Yep.
Half your games.
And then around 20, just over 20 and 23 in the NHL now.
Okay.
So yeah, half and half basically.
That's awesome.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah. So now you're out of the hotel. You're saying you're living with Zegras?
Yeah. So I lived the first month was at the hotel, and then
That's tough, man.
yeah, I mean at least you get breakfast, lunch at the rink, and then dinners.
No,
You're either hopefully going to someone's house to get some food, or you're ordering that night. But the guys did a good job of including me from day one. A lot of credit goes to them. They made me feel at home. But Trevor came up one morning after practice and said, "Hey, I got plenty of space at my house for you. Like, move in whenever." And we planned after one of our road trips for me to go back to his place. So it's been great there. It's been fun to be around him. And, you know, I never would have thought, like, if someone told me before the year you're going to be moving in with, you know, Trevor Zegras, I never would have imagined that. So it's been pretty cool.
You can teach him some things.
Yeah, teach each other a few things.
So does he live on his own too then, or?
Yep. Yeah, he's on his own, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
just
That's
up there.
awesome.
It's nice, yeah. It's good.
And so would you go ahead?
Fire.
No, I was just gonna say, like, so you're up there now, and you said the guys have been good. Is there one or two guys that is really kind of taking you aside, maybe your line mates, and helped you, or what is the biggest thing you've learned since you've been up there? Like that you didn't think that it would be a change.
Yeah, I think Trevor obviously would be probably the first guy, just for going out of his way to, you know, take me into his house, and he's been great with, you know, everything, kind of teaching me the way. And I think, you know, Sean Couturier, Owen Tippett, Konechny, some of the leaders on that team. Couturier and Tippett, I've been playing with them the most, and those guys made me feel comfortable from the moment I walked in that room. Reassured me why I was there almost. And, like, you know, I didn't know if they were going to know who I was or what I brought to the table, like what kind of player I was. And, you know, Tippett talked to me right away, and, you know, he told me how special he thought I was as a player, and just to relax and go out there, hold on to the puck. He's going to, you know, get open for me. He's like, I'm going to get open for you tonight. Like, you hold on to the puck, and you're going to be the one making the plays. And when I heard that, it was just like kind of a breath of fresh air and let me calm down a bit. So
That's awesome.
Same with Couturier. Those guys have been great. And I think just what I've learned so far is, you know, you got to be a pro every day. It's a job. It's a business. Time change. We talked about travel. There's a lot to take in that comes with, I think, being an NHL player.
Yeah.
And you really got to look after yourself. And, you know, you got all the resources in front of you, but making sure you take advantage of them to the fullest, because it's a tough schedule.
Do you think that playing, because we've had this conversation over the past about where the best place for a kid to go to is to, like, get ready for that next level. Do you think playing in London and in junior helped you with that way? Like, it was as close to what you've seen now?
Yeah. And for sure. And I think now being on the break, being able to look back at it, you know, just the little things they would teach us and the little habits they'd preach and expect from us day to day, that we didn't really know what we were doing and why it was like that. I think it helped prepare all of us for pro.
What do you mean? What do you like when you say that?
Just like schedule day to day,
Right.
And expectations at practice.
Yeah.
As you get older, and expectations in games and executing systems and being coachable.
Say that one again.
Being coachable.
Good.
That's probably the biggest one. Yeah, like
open to
exactly, and making sure, especially at the NHL level, you execute the game plan, or else, you know, it's probably gonna end up in the back of your net if you're not
right.
listening.
And is that a reason I want to flip this back to some of the kids that are listening? It's like, because everybody expects that to happen, because that's what they're expecting from you, to hold up your part of the system or part of the bargain, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't execute, then everything falls apart, because
Exactly.
people think and understand that's the way we're going to play.
Exactly. It's the best league in the world too, right? So, you know, not everyone's on the same page, and you're not doing your part. One mistake might happen, and normally they're the best players, right? It's probably going to end up in the back of your net.
What we were talking about yesterday, just like you can't, everyone's best. So like you could execute and it still ends up in the back. And it's
exactly.
Like it's no fault of anyone's.
And then that's where, you know, the mental side of it comes into the game as well, which you have to realize is you can't beat yourself up when you get scored on every time, because you might be executing the game plan perfectly, and, you know, you got Makar and McKinnon doing their crosses and they're scoring goals, and I'm pretty hard on myself. I like to, you know, shut other teams' lines down. I obviously don't like to get scored on, and at first you get scored on and you're like, crap, whatever. Like you're thinking about it a bit, and actually me and Konechny had a good chat just about learning how to kind of tip your cap and move on. You got to have Goldfish mindset, short-term memory. Forgetting about it, like, seriously, like, that's another big thing I've learned is you got to just, you know, go out, have your shift, and forget about it. As hard as it is, the NHL, you play back-to-backs, you play every other night. You have to have a short-term memory in order to, you know, perform at your best every night, because not every night's going to go your way, right? So,
right, and then otherwise you're just holding on to it.
Yeah, exactly. And then
It just eats away at you.
Yeah, and I'll slowly, I guess,
Yeah.
you know.
But that has to help
your
come
game.
from the coaching staff too, right? Though,
Yeah.
like they're really good about it. Like
Yeah.
you get that too from a coach or say, hey, there's like kudos to them. Not much you can do here.
Yeah, they've been great too, and I think the best thing they're good at is teaching after a mistake or a play happens, is teaching you, telling you what you could have done or what could have happened differently there. You take that and then move on. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do you use the iPads a lot on the bench?
I actually did in junior, and then when I started working with like mental performance coach and stuff, I barely touch the iPad anymore.
Do you?
Yep. It's hard at times.
Like you want to grab it.
Oh yeah, you're so tempted, and I think honestly, it'd probably be best if they just removed them.
Yeah.
I get the reasoning they have them on there, but I was looking at them too much growing up in junior. We had them, and
Every shift you're coming off, like.
I found that as games went on, I was starting to legit use it after every shift, and
Like a crutch.
I
Almost.
started working with a mental performance coach, and we took a deeper dive into some other things, and that was one thing I completely cut out of my game, and it helped me forget about my shifts.
Yeah.
Because when you see it on an iPad mid-game, and you're heated about that moment or the past shift,
Yeah.
and
So
you
you'll watch it
after.
after.
And you watch it after,
yeah.
I found that it's imprinted in my brain.
Yeah.
And then it might, linger on to the next shift. So that was something I completely cut out growing up, which I found
Love it.
huge, yeah.
Just play the game.
Yeah, just play your game.
Well, get involved too,
Yeah.
though, right? Do you find you're more engaged in what's going on the ice at that time?
100%.
Yeah.
And you're more engaged on the bench, too.
Yeah.
I feel like, when you go on the iPad, you're kind of just tune out and you're in your own little world, and
Yeah, you get distant.
hockey's a team game.
Do
like,
a lot of guys use it though still?
You'll see some guys. I'd say more for power play,
Yeah.
or scoring chances. If guys like looking at it on power plays, or looking to see where they maybe could have
So
shot.
you won't touch it at all.
Like maybe once a game, but like maybe if that. I've like completely cut it out. Or normally if like someone grabs it, it's like one of our line mates, and we're doing like they're showing one play on as a line sort of thing. But I was using it more for individual purposes, and I've like completely cut that out now. Try to
really
not let
cool.
myself grab it at all.
So what's the biggest difference from I think I kind of know, but what's the biggest difference from the AHL to the NHL for you?
I think the speed and just how organized it is. I think
The speed higher,
it's faster for sure. Yes,
but is it easier though?
in a way, because it's more organized, and everyone's so good, and you kind of know where the play's going, and you know what's happening because it's organized, and everyone snaps the puck around and they make plays happen, right? So I think anticipation wise, it can be easier to anticipate where the puck's going to go and get yourself in the right positions. Whereas the A, it's a bit more dump and chase and kind of forecheck hockey. So I think it's just more organized in the NHL, and it's easier to, in a way, anticipate. But the speed and the players are next to none, and they make you pay when you mess up.
Now, it's not a knock against, say, the AHL guys, because maybe there's different things. Do you feel like you're more prepared for games going in the NHL, like just from a coaching standpoint, where like what's happening in every situation or facet of the game, of like from the other teams?
Yeah, I think it's pretty. I think it's
similar?
pretty similar both
it
leagues.
depends on the
Yeah,
organization.
I think. Like video wise, we do similar, basically the same amount as we did in the AHL, NHL. Same kind of setup and preparation in terms of video for the other team. I think it's pretty similar.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
How are the Philly fans?
Pretty sweet, yeah. Like I didn't know what to expect coming to Philly, and I mean they're great, they're passionate. I've heard great things about them, and I've heard when you're the number one team there, you're like the man, and they love you. So it gives you a bit of incentive too for down the road. You want to build a wagon and be the best team in Philly. It'd be pretty cool. I've heard.
Barks and I were talking about this yesterday. Just like the U.S. Some of these U.S. cities, the fan bases that they have, like Philly, Boston, like all these different areas. They're
Hardcore.
Just hardcore.
Yeah, like European.
like sports fans, almost hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Yeah.
Like
And
I love
it's all
it.
there
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
right? You
Like
got
the jacket, like everyone's got a jacket.
Yeah.
or a hat,
or a hat, or a sweater, or a jersey, or whatever.
and even
it
if they're
is.
not from that city and they're away, they're like toting it. Like
Yeah.
they want everybody to know they're a Philly fan.
They love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They want they're proud.
Yeah.
It's like a
Like it would have
pride
been
thing.
crazy there with the football team making the runs the last couple of years. You missed out on those years, but this year they were still pretty good too. They knew they kind of weren't going to make it, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah, or like what was Flyers like last golden era would have been what? Like
Lindros, Renberg, and
Like the 05
05.
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, Danny Brière, yep.
Yeah. I played against Danny. He's an awesome guy.
Yeah.
Awesome guy.
Has there been like a starstruck moment like on the ice? Like
I think my first game you
Yeah.
had I was starstruck just to begin
course.
with, and then I had Lafreniere, Panarin, Zibanejad.
that's,
They all just said, "Hey, congrats, kid!" Like,
yeah.
so that was really cool. And then actually, Sidney Crosby
Yeah.
also asked me if it was my first game at one draw, or going up to the draw after like an icing, and I was like, "No, I don't know. It's like maybe my 15th now." He's like, "Oh, congrats, kid! Keep
Yeah,
going."
that's
And that
cool.
was pretty special too.
Yeah.
To play against him. I mean, there's obviously Connor, but
If you see him,
I see him here and I see him
Yeah.
skate, and
yeah.
I've had conversations with him. I've never been
Yeah.
able to share the ice with Crosby,
Yeah.
Ovechkin, those guys.
Yeah.
It was cool, but yeah, Crosby
I can-
said that to me. I was like, I didn't even know what to say back. I was like, thanks,
Yeah.
and that was it.
Let me win this one, bud.
Yeah, seriously.
Here you go and
Seriously.
slap forehand. To
That whole shift, I was like processing that conversation had just happened. Like, all right,
He's going behind.
I'm like, get me off. I got to process this for a minute.
Give me the iPad.
Yeah.
Somebody said, can you zoom that back?
Yeah.
Who? Okay, this is another good one. Like who? You called your parents first, obviously.
Yeah.
Who else came like top of mind? Like who else Who else really? I can't wait to share this with.
Right away, I think I called some of my childhood buddies.
Yeah.
Not even like the guys that I played with.
No, just
like two of my buddies, Carson and Nate. They've been my buddies since day one. I went to
Yeah.
school with them. They don't play hockey seriously anymore. But I called them right away.
Yeah.
Just because they've always came to games. They've always been like my number one fan. Love watching me.
awesome.
Have they been down?
Not yet. No, I'm trying to get them
Come in
down
Philly
after the
Tuesday,
break.
right? You guys come up on Tuesday, I think, up to Toronto.
We're in Toronto March 2nd.
Yeah.
So they'll come. They're coming to that game, but I'm trying to get them down to Philly for a weekend, and they're trying. They got work and stuff, so trying to make it work with their schedules.
Hey, sorry, my boy's playing. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Seriously, get like,
They need
get-
a couple new bosses.
Yeah.
blue collar
That's the case.
tours, right?
Yeah.
Like get on the thing, like
Yeah.
the Wismers. Just get in
Yeah.
the car and drive.
Yeah. No, exactly.
That's amazing. So I want to just jump back quickly, just short. You don't have to talk about it much, but like, you had that highlight reel that came out. I think it was still when you were in Lehigh. Was it Lehigh when you just chased the guys down?
Oh yeah,
Did-
yeah.
And I remember, and so it was just like that, not give up, that intensity that you play with that we all know, right? And I remember you out here in the summer one day when we were talking, we were playing. I think it was like a 2-on-2 with touch, and then like the puck went off the wrong guy, and I gave it to the wrong guy, right? And you came, and then you came back to the pile. I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Barks." He's like, "Don't worry about it. I always get it back, right?" And I still remember that. But so, and I brought that up to our kids, are just about the compete and the hunger and stuff like that. So do you think that's something that you learned because of certain people or certain practice habits, or because of a place you might have played? Or do you think that's just something like you had all the time? Like, is that something somebody can learn? Like, because I think that's the biggest thing people don't realize is just that hunger to stop on pucks. We talked about it yesterday at practice. Kids don't stop on pucks anymore. Like, and it's just like, well,
Attention to detail.
attention to detail,
Yeah.
those minute
hard.
details.
It's
It's hard.
attention to detail, which leads into your habits, and I think.
So
my dad,
your dad was on you
my
about
dad,
that?
he did a good job of instilling hard work. I think he showed me what hard work was growing up, and then I think numerous good coaches that taught me the right habits, and then it was on me to listen and then
Yeah.
instill those in my game and implement them into my game. And I think being a smaller guy my whole life as well has always forced me to just work a little bit harder in the corners in battles to win a battle or get a puck and make a play. And I've always been a smaller guy, right? So I've always kind of had to find a different way around, maybe winning battles or holding onto the puck. Just
Getting in
being
your guys'
smaller.
hands. Yeah.
I think it's always just pushed me and forced me to work a little bit harder. And I think a mixture of that with being coachable and listening, and then good coaches.
Like that.
I think my dad also showed me what hard work as well. I think it was a combination of a lot of things. So yeah.
How about trying to score on goalies now? Like we had, So we had Drieger out here the other day.
Yeah.
He came just before Christmas, was it?
Yeah,
Or,
he's back. He's back from Russia.
from Russia. And so I came in one day and I'm watching him get dressed and gets out there, and he was working with a goalie coach, and we were just shooting on him and I looked over at A. He was at the side. I'm like, man, like that's an NHL goal. Like these guys, like he's just a difference, right? Like they're just it's just hard. So it's got to be like. either, you know, some guys got unbelievable shots, but it's also a lot of second chances then, right? Like you're seeing, like, what are you seeing? Like, what's the hardest? Like, that's got to be hard.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're looking at those goalies and you barely see, like, you see almost no net. And I'm not kidding you, almost see no net. And most, like, nowadays in the NHL, the only guys that are beating goalies cleanly are guys with, like, special shots, special releases. A lot of it's one-timers and, you know, seams. And the rest is tips and rebounds. And doesn't, like, honestly, it doesn't take much skill to score those goals. Like, you can tip pucks, you can get to the front of the net. A lot of it's rebounds now because these goalies are so good. Yeah. And you need traffic. And, yeah, guys, you got to tip pucks. Like, you look at the guys that score goals, like the 50 goal scorers are the guys with the special shots, but those people, those are 1 in a million players.
I'm in that 50,
right? Like
off
exactly
the rebounds, tips and rebounds.
Like that's what I mean. Like
a lot of
who's leading the league this year? Connor's got the most.
I think he is. Yeah.
I mean, he just gets uber amounts of chances, and he's coming so fast that his release is sort of.
He's 1 in a billion.
Like, yeah.
Like
who's Tippett got the best shot on your team?
Yeah, I'd say
Like he's got a special quick release.
Yeah, like he skates like I've never he's like pro like 220, 6'4", and he moves like I've never seen before.
Heats up the ice.
Oh my gosh, he gets up. He's like a horse, and he can shoot, stick handle. He's kind of got it all.
Yeah,
he's got a cool package. Like for a hockey player, he's pretty gifted. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, kind of like a Nyes almost, like that stature
Size.
and just that big, and then he just moves so well.
A little bit more skilled, I would say, than
yeah.
So that's kind of cool. So you're picking things up from guys like that, and then just like learning. No, I think it's amazing. I think it's like what you've been through is like testament to obviously you have ability, you have a gift, but like people need to realize like the amount of work you put in, and like we've talked about this on the pod before, right? It's even being here now, right? Like you're not on a break, you're not. You know what you're gonna get there. So
it's a short window, man. Like you only get to play pro sports for so long.
That's what I was telling you yesterday. It's like these 2 years might be the next most important years of my life.
Yeah.
I've looked back and I'm like, it's been great, everything I've accomplished, and this is all awesome. But it's like you don't want to let these 2 years slide away, right?
You don't want to taste now. You got to taste.
Yeah, exactly. I got to taste, and I don't want to be satisfied and comfortable. Like there's so much work to go, and there's more goals, and I want to accomplish more things. So getting comfortable and continuing. Keep your head down and keep moving forward.
You need to be like uncomfortably content or contently uncomfortable. Exactly. Like you like appreciate what you have, but then also
exactly. Like this break's been great. Look back, be appreciative, and then start looking forward to more of that.
Go to work.
And like hockey players' careers aren't guaranteed long, right? So you got to make the most of it now, and this is my window too, right, to really make an impact and try to put my best foot forward, for the rest of your career. So
how's the food?
Great. Compared to the AHL, the NHL, I'll tell you that is one of the biggest differences actually is the eating and how well you're fed.
The Never Hungry League.
In terms of like in the AHL, you get breakfast at the hotel. And it's good, but like when you're in the NHL, it's every option possible for breakfast, lunch, dinner. And they got chefs they got like smoothie stations, omelet stations, where like the AHL it's maybe just your eggs, potatoes, bacon kind of thing. And then the NHL it's like every fruit, everything you could ever think of is laid out in this room. It's unreal.
Are you going suit and tie to game still, or are you changing now? You're going a little more casual?
I'm going a little bit more casual. I wouldn't say tie. I try to do like a nice dress coat with either like a collared shirt or a nice like just plain t-shirt. I'm not trying to do any of like the graphic tees, hoodies, stuff like that.
We're you got bring it back, man. Bring the suit back.
Bring the suit back. Bring the suit back.
I don't know.
I'm not against that at all either.
Like you said, like just I think you're going to work, like be professional.
Yeah.
Like if I have this is not the same, but like if I have meetings, I don't dress like I'm going to the gym.
No.
Like I dress like I'm going to a meeting.
Exactly.
Like because there's a reason.
It's a job, right? You're showing up to your job.
Like let's go to work.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What would you wear back in the day? Just an extra large, like extra long, extra large.
extra long.
Like it was different.
You look like a ghost coming in.
European's different, right? But we
Slenderman.
wear the same thing. What do you say?
Slenderman's walking into their
Slender, yeah.
What did you wear? Suits?
Yeah, suits. And then they get looked at like, why are you wearing a suit or just suit jacket and pants and nice shirt. Like
Euro have no.
Like honestly, for me, I liked suits because you didn't have to. Yeah, exactly. I had my 3 suits and I would look at them. You know, what color am I gonna wear today? Throw on your suit and you go to the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Okay, now you're making a statement.
Yeah.
Well, you were colorblind too, so you have. Well, you are not. You were. You still are.
I'm on the
Did you have to write it on the back?
Yeah, on the little tags, what pants match.
Yeah, yeah. I was at Mike Smith's house. Like
It's a nightmare.
Yo, dude. I was at Smitty's house and he came down and Brigitte's wife, she's like, no. And he's like, no. She's like, no. And he had like brown and purple on or something, but he thought it was like brown and gray.
It looks good in your eyes.
That's hilarious. You're
It
like,
was awesome. She's like, no, Mike. He's like, okay.
who dressed you today?
Yeah, yeah.
That's fun.
Oh, that's awesome. No,
You gotta get. You need it's like paint by colors. Ryan needs 2 number 1s to come together, and he can wear
just,
that.
like, flip the tag. Okay.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. I just at the end of the day, I think it's great. I mean, but
I like where like I get the business casual, but I personally for me I rally the suits.
how early
And
in the games now? Any changes on that side?
how early to
Like,
the
are you
games?
changing any of your routines because of the way where you've been?
I'd say a bit more. I'm showing up around 2. I showed up 2.5 hours before the game. In London, I'd show up 3 hours before.
Okay. So
I just find that I'm doing a lot more, getting more stuff done in the morning when we're there.
right,
Because
Prep-wise, you
yeah,
mean?
because we have like a morning, like in junior, morning practice was optional.
right.
Where here it's not as much. So in the morning, getting more stuff done at the rink, my sticks,
Yeah.
just to have more time to get my nap and then show up to the game and kind of just bang out what I need to do and then get ready. I've found a good routine.
It's crazy how guys are different on that front.
Yeah.
Like some guys like to be there forever. Some guys want to be as
Yep.
late as possible.
Like in junior, I used to show up at least 3 hours before.
Mm-hmm.
At the latest, it'd be 3 hours.
Yeah.
And now it's 2.5 hours. I just get more of my stuff done in the morning. So yeah,
You
it's
would-
kind of changed.
What would you do?
Yeah, about 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
In fighting, you get buses over, so you have to go. So sometimes it'd be like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be sitting around waiting for
So-
that.
That's too much.
It's so long.
Yeah.
Just thinking about getting your face beat in potentially in the back.
Yeah. You're sitting there
4
thinking about
hours?
that forever. Yeah.
Oh
me
man,
up.
it's tough. It's
Yeah.
tough.
Mental
So,
warfare.
It's wild.
Yeah.
You're watching guys like leave and then come back beat up. Like if they win, it's great. But if guys in your locker room lose, like it's not a lot of fun.
No, not at all.
Coming in dejected.
Guy's nose is over underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking at your clock. You got 2:45 still. You're like, all right, cool. So, Barks. Well, we're happy for you, man.
Yeah.
Obviously. Thanks for coming on today.
Thanks
Keep
for
it
having
going.
me.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
we
And,
enjoy watching you. All the kids, be coachable.
Thanks, bud.